Interested in purchasing a property for Airbnb? Well, in this multi-part series, I'm going to take you from starting out to Superhost, including this video today on just that, becoming a Superhost for your Airbnb. Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Stevens, the entertainment industry's real estate agent and the owner of Stevens Real Estate, a real estate experience tailored to the creative client. I'm also the owner and Superhost of a cabin that I use for short-term Airbnb rental in Pine Mountain Club, California. Today I'd like to talk about the requirements to get to Superhost, why it's important, and my tips for making that happen. So if you're a frequent Airbnb guest as well as an Airbnb host, and oh, by the way, being an Airbnb guest often is a fantastic way to pick up tips and tricks and things to bring back to your property. You'll know that there is a badge that helps differentiate the top tier Airbnbs called Superhost. You get this little red award, you get priority in searches. People can actually search by Superhost as well because some people only want to stay with a Superhost. And in general, this means this is someone who is serious about Airbnb-ing the property, experienced, responsive, and likely to have a better stay. So yes, it's important. You want it. You want it as fast as you can obtain it, and you need to keep it. First off, Airbnb evaluates your hosting performance over the past 12 months for every single listing on your account. However, you don't actually have to have been a host for the entire 12 months to qualify. Instead, each quarterly assessment is a 5-day period beginning on January 1st, April 1st, July 1st, and October 1st. And if you meet the program requirements by the assessment date, you'll automatically become a Superhost. So luckily, you don't need to apply or do anything. Qualify, you must meet the following criteria. You must have completed at least 10 trips or 3 reservations that total at least 100 nights. You must have maintained a 90% response rate or higher. You must have maintained a less than 1% cancellation rate, though there are some exceptions to this, which I will talk about later. You must have maintained a 4.8 stars overall rating. Here's the thing, if you're following my other video on the first 6 months, working with friends and family to get your trips and reviews up, then you'll take care of the bulk of these requirements. But the one people forget, which really is key to the guest experience, is communication. Get the Airbnb app on your phone and set it up so that Airbnb texts you when you receive any kind of communication, a booking request, an inquiry, and especially messages from the guests. Now, you do need to respond to everyone, period. However, you should also respond in a timely manner. My rule of thumb is that if someone inquires about booking a trip, I respond within 24 hours. If I know my response, I message back as quickly as possible. Now, if I need to research something or think on any aspect of the inquiry, I'll give it the breathing time it needs to draft a high-quality response. But again, no more than 24 hours lag time. When a guest is at the property, I want my response time to be as close to instantaneous as possible. Most guests that message you have a question or an issue. Most don't just message to say hello, though sometimes they do message to say nice things, and that's always appreciated. But if they need something, their expectations are usually that you'll respond quickly, but not necessarily immediately. And I like to delight them by having swift answers and good communication. In fact, if someone has a problem that I can easily solve, and I do so quickly, I know I'm pretty much guaranteed a 5-star review because that was an instance in which I could offer them impressive customer service. So yes, communication is key, but Airbnb really doesn't want you to be picky about who you rent to. Now, this is kind of tricky because in reality, you do want to be picky about who you rent to. So a lot of this can be mitigated by the quality of the Airbnb that you set up and the price point that you command. But let's just say you come across someone with no reviews whatsoever, or they want to bring too many people, or they have something that they want to do at the property that you just don't feel comfortable with, or, whatever the case is, you just get a bad vibe. Do not decline them. Instead, just get Airbnb involved. Their customer service is actually pretty responsive to hosts, and just tell them that you feel uncomfortable with this person and ask him to handle it. That way, you don't do anything that will impact your acceptance rate. Point being, you basically want to accept everyone. And if you really can't do so, get Airbnb involved, because that's not going to ding your rate. Okay, those are some of my tips and a little bit about obtaining the Superhost status. In summary, you want to book often, accept as many booking inquiries as you can, be very responsive, and get those 5-star reviews. There you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a whole lot about Superhost status for Airbnb. At Stevens Real Estate, we specialize in working with creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and especially people in the entertainment industry, because I spent 7 years of my life working in animation and visual effects. That is why I designed Stevens Real Estate to be tailored to the creative client. I also designed a few value-adding programs for both buyers and sellers that no one else is offering. For buyers, you get all your inspections paid for, no questions asked. I even have lenders that specialize in working with folks in the entertainment industry, even if you're freelance. Sellers, we maximize the price of your most valuable asset by giving you fresh paint, new floors, updated landscaping, and full staging at no cost to you. And of course, for my Airbnb clients, I help put together a financial analysis for the investment using short-term rental data, help you research local ordinances, and can even assist with a design vision for your Airbnb property. So if you like my energy and my personality and you think my expertise and the programs that I offer would benefit you, it is never too early to get the conversation started. Additionally, I have a fantastic referral program, so if you know someone that would benefit from connecting with me, I would absolutely love an introduction. Thanks again for watching, and at the end of this video, there will be a QR code. You can scan it, that'll take you directly to my website, or there will be a link down there somewhere that you can click to learn more.